Okay, so hello and welcome back to Warhammer 2 Total War. We're going to be continuing with our Hordes of Darkness Belakor campaign. A fair bit has happened since the first time we did this, with what was the new DLC being announced and revealed and all that. I mean, you know, reading all the information about it. We won't really go into that. We won't go into that here, because we'll focus on the campaign. This, but I'm aware of all that. Looks quite interesting. Last time as Belakor, we had taken Albion. After a series of battles, we'd shown us Albion natives what for, and now we have to think about where we want to go next. I think there has been a small update to this since we last played. Shaker Rivers and them all continue to just be unstoppable engines of patching. I think there was a small one which might not have been mentioned. Let's see. Small update. Belakor costs 2,300 base and Rampage is removed. If we check Belakor, yes, he no longer has Rampage. Okay. I know that's a big deal for some people. I understand the frustration of having a lord, particularly a spellcaster lord, rampaging and not being able to cast spells with him anymore. Personally, I don't really mind it because I see it as being sort of just characterful, and even if he dies, it's just sort of like, well, whatever. It doesn't bother me that much, even if, you know, he would have died because it was out of my control. It's just like, However, it's perfectly fine that it was being removed. Belakor's skill, Eternal Terror, now lowers enemy leadership province-wide, and he gains the terror attribute by default. So, this here... Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, I'm pretty sure I checked. I'm just looking at this and, hang on. I might have to just say something here. Because there was a whole thing where I was saying, like, Belakor was spreading corruption, but he wasn't spreading corruption. He spreads for corruption there. I should just sometimes stop talking about things. I think I understand something, and then I feel like I'm going off on this whole thing, and I'm just, like, missing something terribly obvious. It is the story of my life. So Eternal Terror has been changed. Belakor no longer gains terror from it. He has terror as base. And it gives him -5 leadership to local enemy armies. And +4 chaos corruption. Okay. Because I was getting very confused about how there was 4 chaos corruption down here, but I wasn't seeing any skill which was giving him the chaos corruption. I felt like this was... I don't know. Oh, jeez. What was the other thing? Added flavor text and UI elements to some of his abilities. Like some of his custom abilities for custom battles. 7 Nurgle tech for Plague Bearers, nerfed from 20% ward save to 10%. And Cyclopean Fiend skill no longer available for familiar lords. Okay. There was one other thing changed. I thought that Master of the Shadow here had replaced Violent Rise to Power. Turns out Violent Rise to Power was just bugged and it wasn't showing. So we have this here. This is the ability I was talking about before. Where I think I'm going to have to see what it's like in action. Whether they all apply at the same time or they replace each other. I'm not too sure, but this is the ability which it was before. You can see his hit points when it's lower than 75%. For the first level, it gets 30% armor piercing, and then when it goes to the second level, but when his hit points are below 50%, he gets 40% armor piercing, and then when his hit points get below 25%, he gets 50% for the third level. So an interesting ability. He just sort of gets more and more armor piercing as his health goes down, and we've still got Master of Shadows here, which is like a fully leveled up as a constant increase in Winds of Power reserve and power recharge rate, as well as plus 40 Winds of Magic, which is very nice. Anyway, I just gotta stop talking about abilities, and so I don't embarrass myself anymore. And let's continue with this, because I'm much better at just, you know, slaughtering the good guys in this. So we've got the choice to make, whether we go for Norska, we go for the Empire down there, probably go for Marienburg, or we go for Bretonia over here. Looks like they're dealing with some... Is that Skaven? No, that's not. It's just some cliffs. We can deal with some Ponzi Bretonians, I suppose. Have to build up our forces somewhat. What would be the anti-large? Not Fim Death Quest. It'd be a warriors with great weapons. Delphi apprentices. Arch Reavers aren't anti-large. Fen Beasts aren't anti-large. Fen Hulks aren't. Bloated Corpses aren't. Chaos Giants aren't. Chaos Zotes are. Oh man. It's kind of incredible. That's like in the difference in like the day or two since we played it. It's like, oh, there's modern Chaos Zotes. That's cool. And now it's like, oh, Zotes are actually going to be added. It's doubly cool. Well, we don't get chosen with Hellbirds. Bloodthirsters are anti-large, but that's a fair bit ahead. And Chaos Warriors with Hellbirds are over there. So, let's see that skill which it was talking about. I think it was down here? No, that's for... Dark Master's Ascension? Or was it a skill he gets? I don't actually know where it was. Anyway. So what are we doing at the moment? Leveling up our settlements. I think we'll go for Bretonia. Perhaps. Humans will probably be... The Empire lands will probably be easier to fight though, just because they're humans and not cavalry. I mean, they're going to be a lot of peasants at what, 14, level 4, turn 14? Oh. There's also apparently,
I bring Azurian's fire. Allow me.
Huh. Kathik is at war with Leoness. That's neat.
Gladly.
Their relations are diminishing with Musalon.
I agree.
But they do approve of the war with Leoness. Also, we get to see here, this is another faction I'd like to go over again. Because Musalon got an update, and you have two different lords to choose from. The Red Duke and Malabord, who looks very nifty here. And he has a bunch of unique heroes he can take. Which he gets from, I think, taking different provinces around here or something? I haven't actually played too much of it.
Stink of command.
And there's a whole bunch of Skaven over here. Maybe we should go and attack Ulthuan. I've seen people mentioning with their campaigns that Ulthuan would end up being a big problem. And we could go there, maybe get the Sword of Cain. Doesn't look like it's been drawn though, so we would have to take it off of someone. I don't... You see, we've gone for the Sword of Cain a few other times, and I don't really want to do that every time. Let's go for Marienburg. That'll be fun. Go into there. Why are you all ranked 9? Why are my shills ranked 9? Whatever. Not gonna complain. That's actually kind of neat, because then if we got Might of the Famir. Missile resistance plus 15%. Yeah, on top of all their other missile resistance. Not including the missile resistance they get from their ambush stance. I wonder how high you can get the missile resistance on them. Plus 5 melee attack and plus 12% weapon strength. I would like some death quests in here. They're nice. Some more... I mean, what's a Finmore? Finmore usually commands small bands of shills, so just use them as slaves in the communities. A unit of 24 anti-infantry. Okay. Okay, so they're like a cheaper version of Famir warriors, but without the armor. The armor-piercing and magical attacks. Yeah, okay. Vim Death Quest. They have Rampage and they have Frenzy. And they have physical resistance. I like them. Entered. Marienburg is usually rich. Yeah, it seems like a good reason to go for it. Being an evil chaos faction, we're going to need all the favor we can get so that we can run around with a constant deficit. And, still survive. Also welcome. I don't like running around with negative income, but kind of get used to it playing as evil factions. Let's upgrade the Citadel of Lead, because I want to get the unique building there. What? Tyrannox declared war on the Scourge of Cain. Sword of Cain's been claimed. The game's just tempting me to, like, march over here, squish a stupid Ponzi elf, and make off with the sword. Do I have a building which increases public order? That's the Chaos Corruption. I mean, it would be neat. It would also cause a lot of public order issues with Albion, and we'd kind of need our provinces. Negative income is par for the course for chaos-based factions. Yeah. It's difficult to get running, because it requires you to, like, sack settlements, but it's hard to do that kind of... I don't know. You have to get rolling, especially as, like, the Beastmen. You can run multiple armies and you get huge amounts of income, but... Anyway. That's neither here nor there. I suppose we'll sit over here for a while. We have to go sit in the Isle of Wights. Chaos Corruption is going to be going up, so our public order is going to be getting better. End turn. We could go to Norska. There's a lot of Chaos Corruption over there. Then we could maybe go south. I kind of just want to get stuck into fighting. Not like meandering around the edges, building up an empire over there and, you know, faffing about. I could build a Dirach temple. Plus one public order for every concurrent war with a neighboring faction. +2 public order and Chaos Corruption +2. This would be good eventually, because of all the slaves we've got. Slaves are -2. Also walls. What does the garrison give us here? +6 leadership, +10 melee defense. Garrison of Chaos Knights, Fen Beasts, Fianna Fim, Fim Guards, Famir Warriors, Chosen, and Chaos Chariots. Do I have supply lines as Balarkor? I'm gonna guess so. I think that's what you mean. The army upkeep, so... I don't think any of the factions actually don't get that. Unless it's like for what's it called? Hordes or something. Unfortunate. Doesn't bother me too much. I mean, it would make more sense for some factions other than for in place of others. Yeah, get the Dirac Temple, and they get the Tangled Swamps. Get some familiar death quests and some Vim death quests. Pardon me. The Attain declares war on the Scourge of Cain. Bordelot gets peace with the Dreadfleet. Bretonians making peace with filthy undead. What is this? It'd be nice if the army had nothing but slaves in it, then it wouldn't increase supply lines. It makes sense. I understand the reasoning behind it. Hello. Welcome, welcome. If you could make, like, chaff armies or something like that. I don't know. But then what? You'd have, like, a different lord for them? Maybe you could take a skill for the lord, which restricts them on what they can build, but they don't, like, they have, like, reduced upkeep. I don't know. Like a Skaven slave master or something like that. I don't know. What's up? Not much. I hope things are well for you. Well, we're playing our Hordes of Darkness campaign at the moment, and I'm dithering about trying to figure out what we're going to be doing. Slave Lord or something akin. I don't know. Yeah, like... Yeah, I'm thinking also in terms of, like, armies of beastmen, Ungors or something like that. That's kind of a pain playing as a beastman. Just having to, like, babysit the smaller Bray herds until they can get up to a level where they can get Gauls and the like. We might actually have to go for the Sea Corps. What's the race? The race is... We're playing with a mod here. Ovian Lost Factions. And we're playing a faction which was just updated with them a few days ago. Called the Hordes of Darkness, which is led by Balakor here. The Dark Master. So, the faction is a mixture of Chaos Warriors, Femir, which are these guys here. As well as some, like, fen beasts, swamp creatures, a few demons, corn bloodletters, and we can get a bloodthirster or two, and, some plague bearers of Nurgle. As well as some marauders and all that as well. So, it's sort of a mixture of things. Mostly, like, large infantry, heavily armored stuff. Get the familiar spellcasters and marsh beasts and so on. Frostworms, chaos soats, and Norskard ice trolls up there. Let's go get this. I'm gonna need the money which it gives. The remains of a large sea beast are spotted floating in some nearby backwaters. May have to defeat a foe battle. Loot the carcass. What is it? It's a pathetically smaller army. Artie Sawyer. Yeah, it's got some arty. Yeah. Let's just fight it. I want to do a battle. We're gonna crush him, but you know, we get to see the units again. We'll have to use our marsh hounds to get rid of their artillery. Okay. You can all move up here. This is an interesting map deployment. It's not just like red, yellow. It's actually like offset slightly. Interesting. Okay, shills got the front. Shills are Famir slaves. They've got expendable on them. They've got rather low morale. Well, they got 63 morale. Low armor? Yeah. They're not terrible at fighting. But they're not as good as, like, proper Famir warriors. Like our Fim Guard here, which have anti-large armor-piercing magical attacks with 110 armor. But they're also in a squad of 12 rather than a squad of 60. We also have these Javelineers. The ranged unit. And these Fen Beasts. Which are like Chaos Spawn, except sort of an undead construct type thing. Yeah. They have regeneration. We also have Boglars, which are basically weaker goblins. They're like chaff. More so than the shills. Okay. Start the battle. And let's see. So we can just go over our units again. So here's the Khorne Bloodletters. There's a lot of really nice model work done in this mod. So that's why they're looking particularly nice. We have the Fim Guard, which are more just a kitbash of the Famir warriors from, you know, Norska. We have Balakor here, who looks incredible. His big old wings and big sword. Here's the shills. They got very little armor on them. They're equipped with bone clubs. There's the Boglars. They're blue goblins. Over here, we have the Fen Beasts, which, as you can see, are like... They're modeled as a mixture of the Treekin and the Chaos Spawn. It works quite well to give them like a bulky, marshy, muddy look to them. So they look quite cool. We have the Javelineers here, who, yeah, they have javelins. Never seen this item map before. I can't remember whether I have or not. I don't think so. Seems like it's an Empire area map. And, you know, Marauders. They're Marauders. And we have our... Where are they? Marsh Wolves. Marsh Hounds, which, well, they're dire wolves, so... And, of course, we're up against the, Vampire Coast. It's arranged. Too many ranged units? Maybe. We've got 4. These are alright. I mean... Earlier, Famir didn't have a ranged unit. The Javelins are... added so that they had something. I think it even says that there. Yeah, despite having no depth perception, the Famir are pretty good at throwing javelins at enemies. What do they do? Yeah, they deal 54 missile strength, 15 of which is armor piercing. But they don't have anti-large or anything on them. 110 range. Okay, just charge them. I want you to attack them, and I want you to attack them too. Boglars, go up there. Okay. Debuff them. Yes, Lord. Okay. Go and attack that. I've just cast that on them. Balakor's also got some custom animations, which is rather nice. There it is, like that. It's a very nice model work on him by the modeler Shore Muscle. He's done a variety of other mods, which add various lords to factions. I haven't actually had a look at any of them. Unfortunately. Okay. Go and chase them. Get rid of these zombies. This map is very blue. Or the lighting is very blue. No, keep charging past him. He just killed 3 of them in one swing. Blah. Damn it. Don't make me come over there. There we go. Blah. It's still good damage with the plus speed, oh my lord, those hounds are quick. Yeah, I wonder what the speed I could get them up to with. I was actually playing a bit of a dwarf campaign, and I was looking at all the items you can build from the Grumbril Forge, and I was like, I wonder how much plus speed I can stack on Thorgrim Grudgebearer. I think, thinking about it, I could probably get him up to like 50 speed from like 30. If you like stacked all the like plus armor items as well as getting a banner of speed on a banner of swiftness on him or something. I want to go back and play the Belisarians Dragons mod, because that had these Goblin Fire Wolf Riders or something in it, and the speed that those things could get up to was ridiculous. It was something like 200 speed. It's just like, yeah, all over the place. What's the speed of them? The speed is 104. Yeah, that's pretty good. Could I increase that further? Savage Beasts. Marshhounds. Yeah, they can get plus 12 speed on top of that. Does he have a bonus which it gives more speed to units? Maybe not here. We can get the Blade of Shadows now. An esoteric demonic blade. Its ghostly form in eternal transience between shape and shadow. Perhaps an ancient gift bestowed upon him by the dark gods. Kind of surprised they wouldn't have taken it back from him, but... Gives him bound spell, the Purple Sun of Zeros. Well, not bound. Gives him the ability to cast the spell, Purple Sun of Zeros. -5 public order in the local enemy province. Plus 60 armor piercing. Plus 15 magical attack. And enables magical attacks. Also, Belakor has a debuff when he hits things, so... 10 seconds, he affects them with Shadow, which lowers their missile damage, armor piercing, weapon damage, base weapon damage, armor piercing, missile damage, and speed. Armor piercing weapon damage goes down by 40%. Okay. Get your Blade of Shadows. Sounds so edgy. Oh well, he's a big old demon, he you know. He deserves it. Plus 50 speed dwarf, yeah. Just the idea of the shield carriers or something. Or the throne bearers just waddling along at full speed with Thorgrim. Oh man. His Lord trait gives him 10%, does it? Oh, we'll have to check it next turn. That's not the Lord trait, that's a faction trait. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Plus 10% speed, Lord's Army. And also plus 10 whip, Winds of Magic. Pretty nice. We've also got this item on him. Mammoth Hide Cape gives him missile resistance, melee defense, and a Dawnstone, because more physical resistance is fine. Channeling Staff, and he's got Norse Berserker. Do I want to build the Albion War Camp here? Be nice to get some of the Albion units, just so that we can see them. They're not bad attackers either. Because they get... Albion is another faction added by Ovian Lost Factions. But they are specifically located in Albion. Though not anymore, because we kind of defeated them last time. Yeah, we'll build that there. Do I want to replace this with something else? I want to get the Citadel of Lead here. I could get a Gobbo Shack. That would give me a capacity for a Night Goblin Shaman. That would be nice. We could cast Sneaky Stabbing on some of our units. And also recruit more Boglars. Or we can get walls. Or also another Dirac temple for public order. And also more chaos corruption. Because that's going to be going down when we leave. This is giving me growth rate 10. Research rate +3. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It's kind of useless at the moment. Let's go to the Isle of Wight. And... let's see, what should I get rid of? I want some Fim Death Quest. I like those. No, I just give you a weapon? Oh. Is it not here? Weapon's not listed. Perhaps it will be given to him next turn. So since we don't have to do a quest for it. Yep. I kind of want to get 2 of them. I don't want to get rid of these Chaos Marauders, but they're cheap. Let's get rid of some shells, and I'll get a unit of Finmore, because I want to see these. These are a new unit since I last played as the Familiar. Research. Income from raiding, income from sacking, income from slaves, more winds of magic. Into the grinder, +5 armor for Boglars, Chaos Marauders, and Marauder Hunters. Fort of the Dark Master. +8 melee attack for Bloodlessers, Plague Bearers, Bloodthirsters, Forsaken, and Chaos Spawn. +8 melee defense for the same, and +20% weapon strength. Quite nice. Again, ignore these up here. This is just because I have the Chaos Dwarves mod. It adds more skills to the Chaos faction tree. So they're peeking up the top there. That reduces upkeep for them, but only for Familiar Warriors, Fimgard, and Fianna Fim. Which is not the bulk of my armies. That reduces the upkeep for Marauder Horsemen, Marauder Horsemasters, Chaos Chariots, Chaos Knights, and Marsh Reavers. I'd like to get some Marsh Reavers. Monstrous Cavalry. Quethal's name will be nice for the enemy siege holdout time, -6. Also income from raising, +100%. These are all tied together. Nothing which really increases public order. I mean, we've already got this Tyrannical Rule and Chaos Renegades. I think we'll get... no, we'll just get the spoilers. More income from raiding and so on. End turn. And we'll see whether he gets his item next turn. Corone confederates Leoness. Price declares war on the Rotblood tribe. Safari declares war on the Scourge of Cain. Oh yeah, another thing. In my dwarf campaign, I was playing as Karaza Karak. Like, by the 3rd turn, Grimgor had confederated with Gorfang Rotgut. So I missed out on the grudge to be able to defeat Grimgor. Anyway. Do you have your item now? No, you don't. Huh. Okay. Interesting. You have the spell. Oh, hang on. Okay. It's not an item. It looks like it is. It seems like it's not actually an item. It's just an upgrade. Maybe it's supposed to give me an item? I think it's giving me the bonuses though, because we have magical attacks. We have the Purple Sun of Zeros. We should have the -5 public order local enemy province. And I guess armor piercing has gone up by 60. So it's not actually an item. You have all the benefits from it. So. Let's get Dirac Temple. And I think I'll move down to Aarnau. Military presence is now 6. Military crackdown is 2, so that's 8, which will change. Events is 4. Okay. Characters is 1, so that will be 9. That will put it to +1. Okay, I think we can leave. Yep, well, it's on +3. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Part of that. Okay, end turn. If I'm moving away from there, though, I just don't want to have to be running back and dealing with rebellions, because our garrisons in these settlements are rather small. They're good, but they can get overwhelmed. Ivres declares war on the Dread Fleet. Followers of Nagash declare war on the Ugma tribe. Okay, Isle of Wights. I would like some Balefing spellcasters. Lore of Fire or Lore of Shadows. Flaming attacks would be nice. What would be more useful? What's the little wire got again? Sneaky Stabbing, Vindictive Glare, Gork will fix it. Itchy Nuisance, that's nice. Night Shroud, I mean, that would be good for, like, sneaking Premier around, I suppose. And Curse of the Bad Moon, which is pretty good. What do the Bale Fiend apprentices have? They have a ranged attack. Apparently. 22 ammunition, magical attacks. I wonder what they do. I suppose they, like, chuck a magical bolt or something. Well, we're going to have 3 turns into another point, so... I'll get there. Hang on, no, don't get that, because we won't be able to get the 4th level of it. Get this. Kidnapper's Den. Okay. And sail over here. We're also not restricted to where we can settle, I don't think. So we could actually take Marienburg. Since we're technically, like, a Famir faction, and they can settle anywhere. We're not a Norscan or Chaos faction. I think, under the hood. I might be wrong. I don't know, I suppose we'll see. I think we could settle anywhere. Or pretty much anywhere. All of our climates, unpleasant as magical forest and desert, and uninhabitable as ocean. Yes, you do. Okay, go over here. Speaks like he's got a throat full of phlegm. Okay. Upgrade that, an extra 100. That'll be nice. Apparently got some frames rendering lag. Really shouldn't. What is causing problems at the moment? Is there like a download occurring, or is it just because it's going through the end turns. I don't know. There's a storm there. We just got out of there in time. Oh, hey! It's Snagler Grubspit. Snaglers, wah! Forest goblins. Beer chuckers. What's his name? Snorko. Kruglug Nickstepper. And he's on his big old spider. Okay, well, hey Marienburg, how's it going? You will not find us cowering from a fight. We are Sigmar's sons. Well, you'll die all the same. Okay. And let's play this, because I want to see the new units. Oh, it's this map. The map which was changed, so it didn't have the massive statue of Sigmar in the middle. Now it's just a little statue of Sigmar. Okay. Film Death Quest, yeah, you can position yourselves behind the shells there. Like that. Finmore, I guess you can go there. Boglars, you can just go up there. Bloodletters. Fen Beasts. Fingard, go there. Or Fimgard. You can go over here. And our javelins go over there. And the marauders, I don't know. They're actually marauders up in front. You'll know better than Boglars. Okay. And charge up. So let's see them. There's the Finmore. Yeah, they're just familiar. They've got two maces. Okay, oh, actually, they have a mixture of weapons. Some of them have maces, some of them have swords. Okay, they're bigger than the shells. And the Death Quest. Yeah, they got, like, bandages on their heads. And they've got shields. Axes. What's it say about them? Fanatic worshippers of demonic powers. Their clan destroyed. They raid and pillage with the sole purpose of killing and reproducing in cruel ways. Okay. I like the yellow which we have for our robes. That looks pretty nice. Goes along with the purple for their tails. Also, if we ever get down to the south, I have activated some more mods. We'll be able to see the banners for the Southern Realm factions. Because I have that active now. And those banners look nice. It's a little thing. Gloria! They're moving. Yeah, I guess they've just seen us. Are they scared? They should be. Okay, we'll just go up there. Javelins go over there. Run! You're lagging behind. Just see us coming over the hill. Okay, charge. Stomp, 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 stomp. Ah, little goblins running in front. Yeah, that's gonna work. Don't you know now Femia have the Wreathed in Mists ability? 22% missile resistance. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Damn it! Sod you! Oh well. Yeah, that's my... Hang on. Is that my javelins or my wolves? That's my wolves. If I went out of spectator mode, I'd be able to tell. But then I wouldn't be able to look at the units all fighting each other. Turn around. There we go. Warrior! Splat! That they haven't broken immediately is a tribute to how steadfast this men of Sigmar are. Men of the Empire are. It's like, yeah, we can deal with this big demon, you know, even though Frank over there has just exploded into bloody giblets. Splat. Okay. Just charge them. Ah! Splat. No, the banner bearer. Splat, splat. Okay, that's it. That's fine. And battle. Stop beating them up, it's cruel. 47 kills of Balakor. 8 kills for the Bloodthirsters. Or Bloodletters. Yeah, unit of Bloodthirsters. What's the magic number of Khorne? I think it's like 6 or something. Or is it 7? I don't know. 4 for the Marauders. Poor show. You were in the front ranks too. You got 4 kills. The Boglars next to you got 15 kills. Step it up, lads. 9 kills. I actually got 20. A little bit better. Yeah, we can take it and enshroud it. I think we'll just pillage and enslave for the moment. We'll get the favor of the Dark Gods. We'll get more money. More slaves. Yeah. Spell shield. Barbarian. We will get Primordial Everchosen. The first and true Everchosen. Or what? Shadow Shroud. 15 missile resistance. On top of his 15 missile resistance to give him 30% missile resistance. That's at level 15. That's at level 19. That's at level 13. Insurmountable Rage would be pretty good though. -5 leadership for the Lord's army. On top of the Eternal Terror. Yeah, -10 leadership for the armies we're facing. That's pretty nice. You have a raiding camp, but it requires 50 movement. So we'll run down here. We'll go and attack Gorsel. I don't know whether I'll go into forced march mode. Since I don't know where the enemy armies are, I don't want to run headfirst into a enemy force. Slaves, -3. Public order is stabilizing. I wonder if they count as neighbors. Anyway, end turn. Yeah, more frames skipped due to rendering lag. Is something going on? Hold on. Windows, are you doing something currently? Nope. Okay. I don't know what's doing that. No drop trains. Whatever. Get the spoilers. Go up to here. There's Gorsel.
Unworkable.
Adolphus Uderica. Swordsmen, spearmen, outriders, archers. Weaving house, barracks, brine mine. You're producing salt. And looks like Snaggler's capitalized on that settlement we raided. It's good to see. Yeah, sure. Let's go and attack them. They're right there. Yes. What they've got. Huntsmaster General. Forget what they're called. Huntsman? Something. Archer dudes. A captain. 3 outriders. Well, we've got 3 marsh hounds, so we can chase them down. Let's do our favorite tactic of charge them. Nice open fleet. Nice open field. Still have to be a bit careful. Our shells aren't that good. They're all rank 9 though. Again, how was that really just from all the fighting against Albion? They seem to gain experience levels really quickly. I'm gonna mix the Fim Death quest into the front line. I think we're going to need the extra length or breadth. There. You go there. You go there. You go, I don't know, there. Gorn Bloodletters go there. You go there. Go in the middle. You're facing the right way, aren't you? There's a bit of a forest up here. I'll stick you in there. And you Javelineers can go behind. There we go. Okay. Dead ahead. Archers, archers. Where's their cavalry? Oh, it's all in the front rank. Okay. Actually, yeah, I can't forget that. We got the purple side of Zeros. I'll cast that somewhere. Cast it right there. Swing, swing, swing. We'll at least get like 4 of them. The halberdiers, perhaps? No, you gotta shoot him. Honk. Nice. Charge him. They're already unwavering. Wow, that cleaved their health in 2. I need more winds of magic. Can't cast my spells. Okay. Hounds come up here. Javelineers go up here. I'm gonna have you come around the side. Don't bother trying to chase their ranged. Also because we've got so much protection against ranged. Okay. Get them. Go over here. Go over there. All the cavalry actually got stuck in melee. That's nice. Go over here. Oh, there's some breaking free. Actually, no, they're fleeing. These ones are terrified. Okay. Move over the ridge. Fim Death Quest have rampaged. Hey, Belako. He just cocked a flaming arrow in the side. Stop shooting me, damn it. Whee! Splat. Okay. Go after them. Go after them. Go after them. You lot come back over here. I think Malako's taken a few arrows and he hasn't even been phased by it. It's barely hurt him. Charge them. You need to help the marsh hounds. The swamp doggos. No, my bottle glass. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Gonna flee off the edge of the map. Whatever. Chase them down. I think that will give us some more slaves to collect after the battle. Your arrows were annoying and slightly painful, sir. I'm gonna stomp on you. Get back here. I'm not done with you yet. Oh! I love how they just like run over the club. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Whee! Stomp. There we go. Is he dead yet? No. Ah! I don't know why I find it so funny. It's just, they're always just falling over. I don't know. Get back here. There we go. I think he's dead now. No, not yet. Is your head gonna pop off? Ah! It's like a cat playing with a toy or something. There we go. He lost his head. The enemy lord is dead. He's wounded. He's just pretending. That guy was getting bullied. Blarkle was very upset with him. 151 kills for him though. Wow. That's from the you know, what's it called? Pendulum spell, but pretty good. 30 for the bloodletters, and they didn't take any casualties either. Shell's got a bit of a beating. One of them got 114 kills. That's probably from chasing fleeing units. What did you miss? Well, I don't know where you came from. We've taken Albion, and we're currently raiding Marienburg in the first steps of fighting against mortals. You know, sacking and pillaging as we go. Getting money. And slaves. Bold. This one is no craven and looter. Okay, that's fine. I want this settlement. Nah, I think we'll just move past it. More money. Also, more public order problems over here because of all the slaves we're getting. Oh. -7 now. It's not going so well. Can I get a lord which has got like plus to public order? Diabolic Splendor, Cunning, Infernal Dominance, Fimarach, Leader, or Warlord. Tough. Or one with armor piercing. Melee attack. I don't really want to get a Chaos Lord, they're kind of boring. Chaos Sorcerer Lord, I think they come in Chaos Dragons eventually? I guess this guy here is like the original leader of our faction. I guess I get the Fimarach Noble. Let's get... Slith Scorpion-tailed or Kroll Demon Slave. I rather like Kroll Demon Slave as a name. Only he had the Weapon Master trait. Eh. Why not? Last time you saw my stream was when I was playing Dwarf Fortress. Oh, okay, that was a while ago. Yeah, I need to play some more Dwarf Fortress. What's this game about? Warhammer 2 Total War is a real-time, or turn-based campaign real-time battle game based in the Warhammer Fantasy Battles world. We are currently looking at a modded faction added to the game by a mod called OVN Lost Factions, which is the Hordes of Darkness, led by a lord here called Balakor, who is a big old demon. This is a game which I rather enjoy, so... I like showing off a whole bunch of mods which this game has, as well as just gives me an excuse to play more of it. Not that I need to, since I have so many damn hours in the game. Can get some Albion troops now. Interesting that the warband and warband with spears costs the same upkeep. What's my cheapest unit? Upkeep wise. Well, the warbands. And the warbands with spears don't have shields. Just get like 3 of them, I suppose. Gonna be in the negative, but you know, whatever. That's just as it is. Playing as the evil factions. Yeah. Go down to this. Break their will. Lowers the public order penalty for having slaves. In turn. Why should I play more Dwarf Fortress? I mean, you assume I know more about the game than you do. Doesn't the game feel quite repetitive? It does, I suppose it does. I don't know. It's a nice game to just sort of relax with and mess around with. I haven't played it in a while, not since I did the last streams of it. There hasn't been an update to it recently. I think there's been a few things announced for the release which is coming on Steam. Let's obliterate it. I want to see something. Ignore that. But... yeah. I don't know. Also just trying different things, like settling in a desert, or settling in mountains, or a forest, or in a snowy biome, or something like that. We'll get Insurmountable Rage for the -5 leadership. So, Favor of the Dark Gods. Okay. So it's the same bonus. Let's see. We had 4. Okay, so they still stack. Interesting. Or rather, they don't stack, but the time for the Favor of the Dark Gods buff gets plussed together. Okay, so you can make it last longer if you raid and raise multiple cities, one after the other. Get more Albion troops. Maintain order, otherwise I'll have to come over there and, I don't know, scold you. I don't think I ever did any streams of the adventure mode in Dwarf Fortress. Adventure mode! To me, when I've fiddled around with it, it takes quite a long time to actually get to anything of interest. Also, I tend to just wander around the wilderness, find a few wolves, and then either die to them or starve. Because I'm not really good at getting food in adventure mode. Oh, we did take Gorsel.
I can't.
Okay, once we get down there, we'll take Marienburg. That'll be a good settlement to have. Public order here is stabilizing. Costed me a fair bit though. Adventure mode can be quite fun. Yeah, like there's a lot to explore in it. But there's not really the infrastructure to make it a smooth adventuring experience. I think, if that makes sense. Like, there's shops, but they don't really sell anything of use, I think, aside from food and all that. I mean, no, that's probably not true. You can buy items and all that. It's, I don't know. It's not as, like, straightforward as an actual RPG. You can just steal stuff anyway. There's like dungeons you can explore around the cities, and there's like tombs and all that, and there's I think there's like abandoned temples with powerful monsters in them you can find. Let's see, what are we going to get here? Oh, more income's not going to help. I'm minus 1,200. Like the Chaos Tear. Might get that. I don't think I'll get Rotten Marshes. I want to have the income buffer. Since we're kind of running around with negative income. We encounter Reichland. Marius Gutbub. Actually, we're going to raiding stance. What's the difference? So we've got raiding camp and raiding. Okay, I mean, why would I use raiding over raiding camp if they cost the same campaign movement range? Because raiding makes me winded, whereas raiding camp doesn't, and allows me to replenish and access global recruitment. Yeah. Or do I want to get the walls here? Hang on, no, public order is stabilizing. Okay, that's fine. Enter. You remember using DF hack and bod swap with a Titan and chasing the Beast Child, and while chasing after him, you stole all of his clothes somehow and threw it back at him. Yeah. For Fortress, you can do silly things. Have I heard of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead? I have. I have also played a bit of it. Not on stream. I haven't played much of it in a while. There's threads of it which pop up every now and then on the Dwarf Fortress forums, Bay 12 games, which people like picking it up to do new versions of it or something every now and then. It's an enjoyable game. I haven't kept up with the newer versions of it though. We have Wall Breaker on Balakor, so we could just smack through the walls, I think, can't we? Wait, do we have Wall Breaker? He did have Wall Breaker, didn't he? Maybe he doesn't have it anymore. Oh. Ah. Pretty sure he had Wall Breaker. Oh well. Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is quite like adventure mode, but way more better and set in modern day. Yeah. I do like the setting of Cataclysm, how it's just like all these different apocalypses going off all at once. Just like a big hodgepodge of stuff. There's a lot of survival elements in it, as well as I think some building and all that now. I always like the choices he had between like getting mutations or getting like upgrades and so on. That was fun. Let's see. Start off there. You two go there. Yeah, we'll just line up so that we can go through the front gate. And you there. And the Javelineers, you go there. Okay, and of course, this is a unique map done by GCCM mod, which actually has the city of Marienburg. I believe it's based off a map of it from the actual game, so looks quite cool. Charge up. Boglars, you can climb up the walls. So can the Marauders. Over there, perhaps. Shells can't climb the wall. They're too big. The ladders would break. Yeah, Balakor doesn't have Wallbreaker anymore. Damn it! I should have started attacking the Empire last time so that I would be able to make use of it. Why do you have to take all the fun toys away? Nah, it's fine. If he doesn't have it, he wasn't meant to have it. Maybe he gets it in an ability later on. I didn't actually check. It's a bit odd. He's not really big enough to break a wall down. That's an ability more giants have. Wow, that wall is... That gate is... Hello. Surprise! You getting in there yet? Okay, attack him. Debuff them. Smack! Whee! Slam! Whee! Oh. Punch. Nope. Whee! Wham! It seems like they stop attacking him when he does that. Is he not actually physically there when he goes up in the air like that? Or maybe no. Maybe he is still there. Wham! He does like jumping around. explode people up there? There we go. Get stuck into that blob. Okay, charge them. My poor Borglars are just climbing the walls and getting slaughtered. That's what they're there for, though. Okay. Bloodletters, climb up on the walls and get to collecting skulls. Skulls for Balarkle. I like, actually, since they're using the gore animation, they have a headbutt. And seriously, some really nice model work on them there. Okay, chase it down. Poor Borglars. And they were climbing up through like a puddle of water as well. Flee! Okay, we need to have to go into the city. Whatever. And battle. Decisive victory. There we go. So, what are we going to do as a settlement? Do I sack it and then settle it? Would be a good idea. I do want Marienburg. It will be a good invasion point to own, and I need to replenish my losses a bit and so on. Do I think I'll be playing any Doom mods anytime soon? Possibly. We were playing some Quake mods a while back. Near the end of October or the beginning of November. Because I was looking at a Halloween map pack which had been done. Do I have any Doom mods? Find any time? There was a map someone was wanting me to have a look at. I never got around to do that. Apologies. 7,000. Yep. And we get the Book of Usher. Ooh, nice. Plus 25 winds of magic. Okay, we'll wait around the next turn. Don't really know if I have any Doom mods which I have lined up immediately. The last thing we did with Doom was I did a big playthrough of a map pack called Hellbound, and we played it with the Project Brutality mod. That was quite an endeavor. It was fun. I enjoyed it quite a lot. That's all, of course, all my previous streams are uploaded to my YouTube channel. People wish to watch them. Yeah, let's go up to this so I can get Plague Bearers and Bloodletters. How we going? Okay. I might do another 10 minutes of this or so. A strong nation does not mean one constantly at war. Peace is achievable. Sir, have you seen your opponent here? Does the name Harbingers of Doom mean anything to you? You distrust the Empire. No peace. you do not want our aid, then so be it. Make a few sacrifices to the Chaos Gods and, you know, have your guys call my guys and maybe we'll organize lunch or something. Public order there's fine. Go back to Marienburg. Auto resolve that. Enshroud it. Yoink! It's mine now. Man's ruin. Kill them all. Their fake gods will recognize their own, if indeed they exist. And we get an earthing ward. Minus 100% miscast chance. Mission aborted. Raid the following region. Well, we did more than raid it. And let's get Timeless Rage. In the shadows of the World's Edge Mountains, he watched as the hordes of chaos crashed against the walls of the Empire. Gets plus 20 characters aura leadership effect and plus 20% hit points. What's that increase his hit points from? 5,390. He has 6,006 hit points to 7,207. Not even including, like... I'm guessing we can get, yeah, Scarred Veteran here for another 15%. $35% extra hit points. Unholy Resilience doesn't increase his armor either. Not his armor, his health. Okay. Oh, we can get the Beasts of Tashnar. Interesting. Might want to swap one of my Marsh Hounds out for those. They have Frenzy, and they're anti-large. I want to look more at Doom, you highly recommend Ashes 2063 and Winter's Fury. Okay. I actually... I did have a look at some other mods. Let's see. Yeah, I just opened up a thing. I'll write those down. Part of this. And... because we also had a look at a mod called Bloom, which was a mixture of Blood and Doom, which was quite fun. There was also some other mods recommended. One was Trenchfoot, which I had to look at, and it looks very cool. I was sort of wanting to wait until it was fully released, though, before I actually played it. No, I haven't heard of either of those two. I might have, but I might have forgotten about it since my memory is rather terrible. Okay, end turn. What was the other one I had written down over here? Part of this. Unloved. Yes, I know that one. That's the Doom mod, which is more of a horror game. I don't know whether I'd play that. I think I've had my fill of horror games since I did Amnesia a few... back near the beginning of... back in October. I do like that game, but... I have to be in a certain mood for horror games. Well, yeah. Sword of Cain is claimed. Where is it gone? Over there. Okay. Skaven have been defeated over here.
Valiant Lord.
There's Adelhard de Leones. Get Chaos Warriors now. Anything in Marienburg? Cursed Marches. Cyclopean horrors marching to war, ready to end the age of man once and for all. Almost right. 6,660 cost. Unit experience gained per turn, plus 200 local armies, plus 10% missile resistance for all Familiar faction wide. Okay, even more missile resistance. Sure, why not? What would that mean? Let's see, plus 10% from that. They have plus 22% base. So 22% plus 10%, 33%. If we got this one, Martyr de Fumia, they get 15% on top of that. So that would be 22 plus 10 is 32 plus 15. Oh, jeez. 47% physical missile resistance. Then our ambush mystery stance gives us 5%. So that would be 47.52. If we went into an ambush missed trap stance, we get another 15% from that. So that would be 57, was it? 57, 62. 62% missile resistance on all of our familiar units. Oh, I need more money. More money. I can't sit around just like enjoying the weather. We have to be killing and getting income. They failed to spot my ambush. Then you die. Our basic movement, our basic move and attack stance is an ambush stance like the Skaven, so it's pretty nice. If we increase our ambush ambush chance percentage, we'll be able to just like pick armies apart with ambush. Ooh, does this map actually? Does the ambush stance actually add heavy miss to it? That's kind of nice if it does. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. They have got some cavalry, but questing knights. Okay, you're anti-large. Questing knights are not anti-large. Boglars, I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna put you marauders behind them. You're not anti-large, but you're going to be just like, I don't know. I want the Larkor to be dueling their lord, I think. And they've got all their like mounted yeoman archers at the back, so we'll catch them with these guys. You can position yourselves up there. What's this? Death quest. Yep. There, and you there. Okay. My wonderful minds. Okay. Did I accidentally select the entire army? God damn it. Whatever. I was gonna have one side charge, what? Whatever. I make the big snafu. But it's good, they'll all die all the same. Okay, chase after them. Chase after them. You can chase after them. Have they all broken yet? Adelhard is breaking. Ah! Stop, 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 stop. Ah! Don't get him. You're truly honest, this game looks quite fun. You think you might get it? Well, I'd say I recommend it if you like this type of game. Again though, be aware, I'm playing with quite a few mods here. So But even the base game is quite a lot of fun. There is a lot of variety in it. There is quite a bit of DLC. However, not owning the DLC doesn't mean you don't have that content in your game. It's mostly a lot of factions, and if you get the DLC, you'll get the factions or the lords which are in the packs, as well as some new units, but factions you're playing against, they'll get those units and they'll get those lords, so they're not removed from the game when you're playing. You just won't be able to get them. So... It's not like... how to say? I don't want to overload people with information. There's a faction in the base game of Warhammer 2 Total War called the Skaven, a faction of rat men. In the base game, they have quite a lot of units. One of the DLCs adds a bunch of weapon teams for them. Things like Jezzails, which are long-ranged sniper rifles. If you're playing without that DLC, the AI will still be able to recruit the units from the DLC packs. And if you, say as the Skaven, confederate with an AI Skaven faction and get their armies into your faction, you will get the DLC units in your armies. They're not removed. You won't be able to recruit them, however. But you'll be able to make use of them that way. So it's not like stuff is... Yeah. I think that's about it. It's a pretty nice way to do it. There's other things like... what am I going to do with you? We'll sacrifice you for the money. Okay. I'm playing Warhammer 2 Total War here. There is a first one, Warhammer Total War. Or Total War Warhammer, actually. Okay, dice, but we've already got that. Lion King. The first game added factions, this one here, the Empire. Also Bretonia. It added 4 factions. The Empire, Vampire Counts, which are down here. The Dwarves, or Karak, which starts here. And it also added the Greenskins, which start here. If you don't own Warhammer Total War, you won't be able to play as those factions. However, Warhammer 2 Total War comes with different factions. It's all laid out on the Steam page. And it goes on sale for quite a bit every now and then, so... I think of the first game as more of a 4-faction pack for the second game. There is going to be a third one as well, which will add 4 more factions, so... There's a lot of variety in that, though. Each faction has its own playing style, its own unit list. So if you look at all the factions and see which ones you like, you can pick and choose. Of course, with how much I've enjoyed it, I've got all the DLC. So, shrug, but, you know, like the only game which I've done that for. Yeah. I need more money. What am I going to do?
Unworkable.
Can we attack Fort Bergbury? Another thing is I'm playing a campaign here called the Mortal Empires campaign, which you get if you own Warhammer 2 Total War and Warhammer 1 Total War. Warhammer 2 Total War has its base campaign called the Vortex campaign, which is fun. It's got a different map to this, though. So, I do all my campaigns I play on the Mortal Empires map, though, just because it's bigger. And it's got all of the factions on it. Let's see. I don't really want to attack Grungzint. there's not really much point. It's not going to get me much money. If I attack Corone, 11,328 income.
Unachievable.
Did I attack their lord? I don't think he was in Marienburg, was he? Edward Vanderkral? Oh, he'll be over there. He has Carroburg. Okay. Is that all you have over there? No, you have Wiesmund as well. Middenheim owned by Midland. Middenstag owned by Hochland. This is all owned by Reichland. I would like those. I just need more money. I could just put a stop on the slaves. We've kind of got enough. How much income are they giving me anyway? Really? Not even 200. That's not really worth it for the public order problems it's giving me. I should really just wait until this is up to, like, here. No, not that building. I don't even have the building which increases the income slaves give. So I should really wait until I have that. Otherwise, I'm just suffering the upkeep. Not suffering the public order penalties without the income bonus.
Not possible.
You can't recruit things from Fort Bergbreg. I think we'll just sit in Marienburg for the moment. Don't get the good Marienburg docks. Ugh. The fact that I don't get those good docks from Marienburg means it's not really as valuable as I was hoping. That building generally generates like 1,000 income. You just attack an army over there? Are you at war with Bretonia? Race gets a military alliance with Kothik. Ugma tribe gets peace with Rock Guts Red Fangs. Maybe to Skaven corruption around here. Let's see. 2,500, 2,100, 144. How much would I get for sacking this? 2,500.
No.
What's your garrison like? Great swords, Empire Knights, Hellstorm rocket batteries. What level is it? 4. By level 30? Oh, turn 30? Okay. It's actually kind of nice that we get the Marauder Hunters with javelins. They're anti-large ranged units. Oh, I want Chaos Warriors.
World Walker.
You've got 1 minute, then it's meal time. Hey, trolls, not aggression pact? We'll not eat you just yet. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
A timely arrival. My warhounds have not eaten in days.
Trade agreement? Come, let us sign a pact in the blood of innocence and seal it with the bones of your fathers.
The tribe
I don't have any fathers. I am a demon. Good Zinch will be pleased. Or whatever. Maybe we can trade with some of the Norscan factions to get some more income that way. Actually, public order's gone up a fair bit here. How much am I getting from military presence? 3. You. No. Military presence is 2. Military presence is now 1. And it's still +4. Yeah. I could actually get rid of this army, I think. That would move it down to +2, I think. And I'd save... I'd actually have positive income then. Do I want to do that? I've turned off collecting slaves there. We're not going to be attacked by anyone up there, I don't think. Unless Bretonia starts sending an army. But we did just defeat one of their big armies. Luon Leoncoeur is going to be around somewhere. We're probably going to get attacked by the High Elves at some point. Brone's got a large garrison. I'm going to need some better infantry if I go there. I swap out my Boglars for Chaos Warriors, perhaps. Or the Marauders. But I can't recruit them here, and it's going to cost more for getting them in global recruitment. What are we getting here? Wealth through oppression. Okay. I mean, we'll get a bit more income there, but that's going to be like 20. Yay. On top of the 200 we've got. The Vampire Camp rebels appeared. I'll try and hold on to Marienburg. It's another settlement. We can make it. We can use it for recruitment. That was why I got it in the first place, not really for the income. Oh, I can only go up to level 4? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe we only get level 5 in Norska. That might be how it's going to go. What's your name? Sin Frizio Stahlberg.
Unworkable.
Let's have a look at this point of interest. Get some money from it. Sell cargo or Arabian arms? Sell cargo. You get a scroll of leeching and a trunk of maps. Okay, scroll of leeching's pretty nice. Get over there. You go to attack Marienburg while I'm away. If you do, I'll just take it from you next turn. No, I don't have enough. I want this building. The Dell of Lead. 350 income. So we'll just have to wait on that. Okay, we'll end turn. And we'll probably call it there for the Harbingers of Doom for tonight. It's going pretty well. We've raided along the coastline of the Empire. We haven't drawn the ire of Reichland yet. Marienburg is in tatters. We own the capital, and they're holed up in Fort Burbray, as they usually do, and Grungzint, which looks like it's going to fall to vampire rebels. Scourge of Cain has been defeated. Hopefully we can open up trade with the Norscan tribes up here. At least it'll get me a bit more income that way. Albion is looking fine at the moment. Taurox is down there. There's more vampire rebels. I would like to go and sack Corone. If I do that, I feel like I'll be drawn into going all the way down Bretonia, though. If I go this way... The thing is, if I go this way, they're going to, like, attack Marienburg. But I can't... You can't, like, just get rid of all the opposition and then run off, because other factions will come up and they'll confederate and, you know... Maybe I should just go for Altdorf. Raise it, take it, or something. A bigger prize than Marienburg. We get more money from sacking settlements rather than building them up anyway. I just like having positions to fall back upon. But we don't get... Our garrisons are really weak. What's this? This is like 1 Fimgard and 2 Chaos Warriors on top of... Well, that's actually kind of a few things. No, that's Conquata. That's not Marienburg. There. 3 Chaos Warriors and 1 Fimgard. Fimgard are good. Chaos Warriors are good, but... What? Like 5 and 2? That's not enough compared to a full stack. They just get worn down. Does the garrison... How much does the garrison increase? Oh, let's see. 3 Chaos Warriors, 1 Fimgard. 2 Fimgard, 2 Chaos Warriors, and 2 Chaos Spawn. Fen Beast, Fimgard, Norscan Ice Trolls, Chaos Warriors, and Chaos Spawn. Fen Beasts, Fianna Fimguards, Chaos Warriors, Chosen, 2 Chosen, and 2 Chaos Spawn. Okay, that's not too bad. And then with this, you get on top Chaos Knights, Fen Beasts, Fianna Fimguard, Marsh Hounds, Chaos Warriors, and Chaos Spawn. So you do get a pretty good garrison later on. It's just getting to that point. But when I see this, Shanty Towers here has got their 500 cost thing. So does the Dark Mutator. That was the same as the Chaos Warriors. Chaos Dwarves. I should have mentioned that. Makes it really cheap to get. What was the Iraq Sacrificial Chamber? Yeah, okay. So... I don't know. This would be nice. And it also provides more garrison. Familiar Warriors, great weapons. And also unlocks recruitment of those. It's quite nice. Especially the Familiar Warriors. Because I don't get them until level 4 up there. Also, Blood Font would be good for keeping public order in the settlement. Now, these buildings are, they're different, aren't they? These are different from the ones in Albion. Anyway. So yeah, we'll save it there, and we'll continue with this next time. It's going pretty well so far. Turn 32. We have another side skill point. I'll figure out what to do with that later. What can you get anyway? Hearts of Iron, Dominating Presence. I'll probably just get like... You don't get public order increase. Okay, never mind. Worthless slave. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Going pretty well. First steps against the mortals have been taken. Marienburg is no more. I'm sure Reichland are quaking in their booties for our arrival. I think we'll probably go and attack their westernmost settlement. It's right there. We can get some more money that way. Maybe coax the armies out of Marienburg. Not the armies of Marienburg out of Fort Bergbrake, by being a distance away. If they move out, then we can come back, raise Marienburg again. It's so low level, we may use it as a lure for enemy armies for the moment. It's not like it's generating me any income. We'll get more money from destroying their armies anyway. And then I can maybe attack Fort Bergbray. I mean, that doesn't generate units. It's got no recruitment in it, so it's kind of just... We can leave it. Maybe someone else will deal with it. Or we can just deal with it later on when we have a better army. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you join me again next time for more Harbingers of Doom.